Okay, sorry about that. Okay. Okay, there we go. Okay, now then. Okay. Okay, let's see. I want to make sure that my stream is working fine. Okay. Alright. Yeah, there we go. And let's see, go ahead over here, we do that. And I paste you here. There we go. Okay. Okay, now I think we're good. Okay, let's try this out again, and this time do not press the button that turns off the stream. Okay. Alright, hello there everybody, and welcome back to, well, part 2 of the Star Trek Day Celebration thing. Alright, so we have already looked at this fan film over here, which was indeed an awesome, which is indeed a very good, yep, definitely a very good Star Trek fan film. I will indeed update the description with the links to the fan films that is on stream. Alright, let's see. Okay, is there any that has been from this month? Okay. Starfleet Legends. From a week ago. I mean, it's a trailer. Okay, I'm down for that. Let's take a look. Okay, might need a little bit of a headset volume down. Ah, the Enterprise.
Charlotte? Gut, dass ihr hier seid. Wir könnten eure Hilfe gebrauchen. Dasselbe wollte ich auch gerade sagen. Ihr habt nicht zufällig unseren Captain gesehen?
Wer sind Sie? Wo bringen Sie mich hin? Vorsicht!
Is that German? I truly don't understand German. Classic.
Name ist Christopher Pike, Captain des Raumschiffs Enterprise, Vereinigte Föderation der Planeten. Können Sie mich verstehen?
Bitte, ich brauche Ihre Hilfe.
Okay, so that's German. Okay, okay, I'm gonna try my best to understand.
Wenn die so weitermachen, dann suche ich mir einen eigenen Planeten, sperre diese verdammten Bürokraten ein.
Okay. That's not Starfleet. I can only suspect this is the mirror. I can only suspect that she's from the mirror universe. Yeah, I do recall this was the mirror universe of the Tehran Empire, I think. Not exactly sure.
Und nenne mich Lord Garth.
Unglaublich, was für ein Energieaufwand. Das muss für eine Zivilisation sprechen, die uns technisch weit...
Okay, I truly did... Okay, I truly did not know that there was actually Star Trek fans in Germany. Okay, now I'm definitely curious. The world's first Star Trek roller coaster. What? Yo, I want to go on it. What the fudge? Okay, let me see. Please stop, please. Okay. Erg. A new attraction at Movie Park Germany. Germany's biggest film and amusement park. And more than 111 acres. Take guests on a high-speed ride as they battle it out to save the USS Enterprise from the Borg. Do they get phasers? Do they get freaking phasers on the fudging roller coaster? Will they be able to freaking shoot the Borg? Oh, they need to modulate their phasers. Yeah, modulate the phasers because the Borg can actually adapt. And they're wearing TNG uniforms. What the fudge? Oh, they're wearing... Now they're just bragging. Oh, wait a minute. Are these the same shuttle things that I have seen from Star Trek The Motion Picture? Oh, man. I would love to go on that. I want to shoot some Borg. Why the Germans gotta be so lucky? Okay. Okay, why do Germans got to be so lucky to have that kind of roller coaster? Can I see Star Trek in Europe? Europe's official Star Trek convention, Destination Star Trek, Germany, will offer fans the opportunity to meet cast and crew, explore interactive exhibits, learn about Star Trek's impact on space, science, space, and technology, and enjoy parties fit for brand new worlds. So basically Germany has their own Starfleet Academy. Okay, I'm going over to my Twitter right now. Let me see. I'm heading over to my Twitter. Okay. There you go, putting it up in caps. Which is the home destination of Star Trek? Okay, I gotta see this. Destination Star Trek Germany. Okay. That guy was awesome. Yeah, she was awesome. She kicked butt in Deep Space Nine. 7 of 9. Captain Janeway. The hologram doctor from Voyager. He's from Deep Space Nine. Voyager. Deep Space Nine, I think. Okay, TNG. Okay, these are Discovery. That's TOS. I don't know who he is, but I think it could be TOS. Man. Oh, man. Okay, I would definitely love to go there. Okay. That was cool. Okay.
Überlegen ist.
Okay, egal, was uns erwartet. Es ist unsere einzige Spur. Und der werden wir folgen.
Was nun? Lord Garth.
Is that a Gorn? TOS phaser sounds. Robert T. April. He was a bad motherfucker. Christopher Pike. So he's Okay, so he's Christopher Pike. Okay, so the one guy was Robert April, which he was indeed a bad motherfucker. Don't want to act with him. And Christopher Pike here, he was a captain before Captain Kirk in Star Trek, the original series. So basically, I can only assume that this is a re-edition, I'm not exactly sure, or pay homage to the Cage. Oh man, I really am hoping that this is not a trailer to the redone of their interpretation of the Cage. Because man, how would they actually pull that off? Like, we're talking about possibly one of the most psychologically maybe not exactly psychologically intense, but it was indeed a pretty darn intense episode of Star Trek. It was a pilot episode of TOS. And basically it is like, oh man, basically what it is in the Cage is that Captain Pike, which is the captain of the Enterprise, he was being scared. Like, he was scared, he's been paralyzed in fear. I'm not exactly sure how to really explain it, but he was definitely afraid to send people down to investigate planets. Like, after all, Starfleet is mostly exploring. And during the time of the Cage, there wasn't much exploring on planets. It was more like exploring outside planets. Captain Pike was that afraid to send people down there. I don't know the events that led him down that kind of route. But, man, I'm hoping that this is not the Cage. Ah, the sound of torpedoes shooting. Again, okay, I like that. Alright, let's go ahead and copy that. And put you over here. Okay, I like that. Udrian Infinity Risa. Okay, what is this? Star Trek on a vacation planet? Oh, let's go ahead and take a look. I forgot what class ship that is. Okay, what was that? Oh, wait a minute, the ship. The ship is in a similar style of the original Enterprise from Star Trek Enterprise. So I don't know if that is, I don't know if this is an improved design of that Enterprise. I think this is a science vessel. Yeah, I think this is a science vessel. Whoa, what the fudge? Okay, is that what I think it is? Remember, those are Romulan warbirds. Yeah. Those are fudging Romulan warbirds. Those are not birds of prey, those are Romulan ships. I thought the Federation of Romulans have it going on for I don't know how long. So is this Romulans escorting the Federation ship out of Romulan airspace? TNG uniforms, nice. Ah, 3D chess.
Wir sind dran.
Wie es scheint, habe ich in Ihnen eine würdige Gegnerin gefunden.
Ich hatte auf Ryza einige Gelegenheiten, mein Spiel zu perfektionieren. Da gab es nie so viel zu tun.
Oh, ich wusste gar nicht, dass die Sternflotte auf Rise.
Oh, jeez, this is German. Okay, I might not be able to understand this, but since I don't know the words spoken in German, so I'm just gonna have to take a guess on what this is about. From the, how can I say it? Ugh. Okay, I can't get this, okay. Okay, I'm just gonna have to take a guess on what they're saying by their actions.
Operiert.
Tut sie auch nicht. Das war vor meiner
So I can only assume that these two are talking about chess.
Zeit bei der Sternflotte. Ich habe ein kleines Hospital auf Ryza betrieben. Und mehr als ein Sonnenbrand und dem Kater am nächsten Morgen gab es da nichts zu behandeln.
Aber was hat sie denn auf die Euderion verschlagen?
Das hat man ihm noch gar nicht erzählt? Tja, da ist der Borgplatz wohl noch nicht bis zu Ihnen durchgedrungen. Aber es ist eine lustige Geschichte. Sie wissen doch bestimmt, dass Lieutenant Commander die Falke immer für ein bisschen Aufregung gut ist. Er hat
Oh, wait a minute, did I forget?
aufgenommen.
No, it's all good.
Diese wollte er auf Ryza verbringen.
Man, lucky Germans. Gonna go ahead and go on that awesome roller coaster and have their own version of Starfleet. Okay. He has this leopard stripe thing here, and I forgot what that race was. Okay, I truly forgot what that race was. I think it. Let's see, Jacina Dax. I think that's her name. Jacina Dax had the same leopard thing. I think that's her name. Oh man, it's familiar. That is familiar, and I forgot the race it was. But these people were bad motherfuckers. If they want to be. Star Trek's own version of Fantasy Island? Yeah, it is definitely like their own version of Fantasy Island. A puzzle book? Kinda peak, huh? That's an Andorian, which means it's a Federation planet. Uh-oh. That's a Klingon. Oh. Okay, they freaking spilled water. I don't even know what that is. Could have been alcoholic beverage, I don't know, but I know that Klingons take honor very seriously. So if they see a person perhaps just splashing water on them, they would take that as an insult to their honor. And they would want to fight. Fight the guy who did that. He got into a drunken fight with a Klingon. Yeah, Klingons are strong motherfuckers. Sometimes they don't even know their own strength. What could be a gentle push wouldn't have been like a to a Klingon. Starfleet Academy. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and copy this, since I truly do not understand, what they are saying, though, which I'm just gonna have to take a guess, is that looks like they were on, like, this guy here and this girl here were on vacation. Suddenly, he got hit in the head because he freaking spilled, I don't know what it was, on a Klingon. The Klingon took that as an attack on his honor. And so then, the guy was like saying, "Ooh, what is that?" And so he's like, "I don't even know what this is." He gave it to the Klingon, and the Klingon used it to bash him in the head. But it was still nice, though. I'll go ahead and give it a like. Okay, and sorry I didn't watch it all, but that is just due to the fact is that I truly don't understand it. I'm gonna have to learn German. Oh, this is the one about... Oh, this is the one about Daniels, is it? Yeah, Agents of Destiny, also known as Temporal Agents. They're like the time police. They see that there is something out of the ordinary. They would call that a time distortion or time anomaly. And yeah, they try to correct the time stream. I think the Federation also had its own temporal time police. Okay. Supporter reach Rockets on hashtag Star Trek hashtag fanfilm. Hearing from Axanar? Axanar was definitely an awesome Star Trek fan film.
Welcome to a Track Zone Conversation where we dive into science fiction. Today, an episode years in the making. A dedicated Axanar supporter is beaming in. Reese Watkins, thank you.
Oh, okay, it was a talk show. I'll take a look at that one later. Star Trek fan film reaction Star Trek Day. Hey, which one is this one? Let me check it out. Okay, I would have to use this person's thing. Okay. Creatures of Habit. Star Trek Picard, Starfleet arrives. I don't think I can watch that due to the fact that it is from the actual Star Trek Picard. And I don't know if I would get because of copyright, so I can't watch that. Ah, the Castaway.
Space. The final frontier. In 2296, the Potemkin, under the command of Captain Alec Gregory, began a 5-year mission, exploring strange new worlds, seeking out new life, new civilizations, and going boldly where no one has gone before. That mission ended unexpectedly 3.5 years later, and the Potemkin was destroyed. Its captain went down with the ship.
This is Captain Alec Gregory of the Federation starship Potemkin.
Alec Gregory was a man of great conviction, who was not above making decisions that others would not make.
To fear. You're not right, Alec. Live long and prosper, Alec.
But yeah.
Peace. And long life.
What?
Alec Gregory was a man of deep feelings, both for his crew and for the people he encountered in his travels.
Is there any chance our instruments were wrong?
Sorry, sir. Our readings show that the planet's atmosphere wasn't capable of withstanding the neutron radiation pulse.
When?
It's already begun.
Uh-oh. Okay, so it is. Oh, so it's it's like an EMP, except for it is possibly deadly to humans. Like, deadly neutrons just freaking. Oh, I better hope that neutron weapons is not a thing in the future. In RL, that would suck.
Ashes. Ashes. Fall. Fall. Down.
What does that mean?
Means I need a drink. Potemkin? Lieutenant Storm, get us the hell out of here.
Alec Grigory was admired, respected, and often highly praised. But he was a modest man.
Alec, I envy you so much.
Oh, Peg.
No, I mean it. You're out here on the cutting edge, repairing potholes in the fabric of space, discovering not one but two lost Vulcan tribes.
My crew manages to find themselves in all sorts
I didn't even know there was Vulcan tribes.
all too often.
Alec Grigory was kind and considerate, slow to anger, eager to learn.
Where do you come from? We are on a peaceful mission.
Okay.
Alec Grigory was a man of great passion and compassion for his wife, his crew, and his ship.
I'm a starship captain.
You are a pirate at heart, Alec.
I prefer the term buccaneer.
I'm going to need you to append a letter of reprimand to her file.
I am not going to destroy Tenoshi's career, Lystra.
So you're going to stand up to me as well as the Vulcans. Do you not understand that they want that girl hung out to dry?
I am not standing up to the Vulcans, nor to you, Admiral. I am standing up for Tenoshi.
So I see. Do you have any plans for the evening, handsome?
Absolutely. I'm spending the evening with my wife. The place are mine.
Stardate 9942.9, Captain Alec Grigory went down with his ship, presumed killed in action.
Suit yourself. It's really not.
Does the done
Oh, jeez.
His body was never recovered, and he was never seen again. Until now.
Please state your rank and name for the record.
Captain Alec Grigory of the Federation Starship.
Okay, that was cool. Okay, let's check on something real quick. Okay, no. Okay. Okay, I think there will be enough fan films for a while. Possibly we'll get more in the background. But for right now, let's see. I want to check out what's going on with Star Trek these days. One of my favorite episodes of Star Trek: The Next Generation right there. Star Trek memes, fudge, yeah. Good moment in Star Trek The Motion Picture. This one. This is one I was meaning to see. I really wanted to see this. Like, I don't know if any of you may have Paramount Plus. I don't. So I don't know about Strange New Worlds, but I do know that I'm hopeful that I've been hearing stories about Star Trek Strange New Worlds that it is back to the formula of an episodic I think they call it episodic or something like that series where it's similar to like Planet of the Day, the moral issue of the day, ethical dilemma of the day. And so forth like that, which I do believe is awesome. And that's one of the things I love about episodic series is that you do not have to watch it all in order to understand, because there is no story. There's no story that connects one thing to another. It is like, here's the story, and here's how it ends. But if it's like a serialized series, it would be like, here's how the story is going to start. 5 or 6 episodes later, this is how the story ends. Which means you would have to visit which means for those who are new, you would have to watch part 1 in order to understand part 6. And that's one of the things I do not like. So I'm going to go ahead and watch this.
Hi, I'm Anson Mount, on Star Trek Strange New Worlds.
Okay, I took a look. Okay, sorry for pausing. It is just that I watched clips of season 2 of Star Trek Discovery, and it had Anson Mount as Captain Pike. I felt a strong sense of nostalgia when he was on it.
Pretty much every day, there's a moment where I think to myself, I'm on Star Trek.
I'm Ethan Peck, and I play Mr. Spock. Coming back to the bridge of the Enterprise is...
I'm Anson Mount, and I play Captain Christopher Pike on Star Trek Strange New Worlds. Pretty much every day, there's a moment where I think to myself, I'm on Star Trek.
Yeah, man, I'm hoping that Anson Mount has a good time in Star Trek, because knowing that he will be an inspiration for many years to come, for people to seek out inspirations to be in science and technology, and perhaps even in military leadership. And much more. Because that's what Star Trek did. That's what Star Trek did for a lot of years. It made strides for people to be in science and technology and philosophy and medicine. Like Doc McCoy was an inspiration to a lot of people to be to be doctors.
I'm Ethan Peck, and I play Mr. Spock. Coming back to the bridge of the Enterprise is thrilling, it's daunting, it's very surreal.
I'm Rebecca Romaine, and I play Una, also known as Number One. The character was originated by Majel Barrett Roddenberry in the original Pirates
Yeah, she was awesome.
series, and now we finally get to really flesh out this character, and she's way more complex than y'all know.
Yeah, she is.
Hi, my name is Celia Rose Gooding, and I am thrilled and honored to say that I will be playing Cadet Nyota Ukura. I am so excited to be stepping.
Oh man, that's gonna be big shoes to fill, but I think she can do it. Like being Lieutenant Uhura. I'm hoping that she has fun playing the part though.
Into this legacy.
My name is Jess Bush, and I am delighted to announce that I will be playing Nurse Christine Chapel. I feel extremely honored.
I'm Babs Alusmoko. I will be playing Dr. Mbenga. I'm ecstatic.
Okay, Dr. Mbenga. Okay, I don't recall him being in the TOS. I mean, the original series ship. Maybe at later episodes he may have been, but all I remember, is that there's this one guy who installed an AI into the Enterprise and it nearly killed everyone. So, judging by his uniform, he's a medical doctor. So, well, I guess it's a new thing to introduce new crew members on a legacy ship. It's all good. Hoping he also has a good time with the part.
Hello, my name is Bruce Horak, and I'm thrilled to announce that I will be playing the character of Hemmer, dwelling up with a
Hemmer. He's an Einar. I think he's an Einar. Yeah, an Aenar. Yeah, he's a pale skin. He's a pale skin Andorian named is an Aenar. Aenars are blind. Blind Andorians. The Aenar lives on Andoria, but they're mostly, if I am indeed correct, the Aenar has its own separate government inside Andoria. And I think if I remember correctly, they live underground. Due to the fact is that I'm not exactly sure. I gotta look up some lore on the Aenar. But knowing that this is actually the first time that I have seen a Andorian, nonetheless, on the Enterprise. As far as I know, maybe they are still Andorians in the original series, but I didn't see any at the time.
My name is Christina Chong, and I play Laani Min Singh. I'm super excited.
Wait a minute. Aina Noonien Singh. Okay, so is she the person who, I don't know if she's the wife? Or the daughter of, I forgot his name, Noonien Singh, the one who created Lieutenant Commander Data? Is she related to him?
Become a part of this amazing, diverse universe.
My name is Melissa Navia, and I'm super excited to announce that I will be playing Lieutenant Erica Ortegas on Star Trek Strange New Worlds.
Ortega's familiar.
This is really good to finally be able to say that.
The cast that we were able to pull together for this, it's exactly the kind of people you would have hoped you'd end up with on a high wire walk like this.
Okay. Alright, that's definitely interesting. Alright, sure, I'll go ahead and give it a like. Alright, let's see, copy that, and paste it here. Oh, man. Okay, let me see what the comments say. Oh, wait a minute. There's no Charkov. Okay, wait a minute. I remember now. Okay, Chekhov didn't happen. I mean, didn't come on until later episodes of Star Trek. Oh, man. Okay, so I'm hoping that maybe in later episodes of this, that Chekhov would be in there. You know, I think Scotty also came out of later episodes of Star Trek. I forgot what episodes it was. Oh, man. Okay, and I definitely watched a few clips of Star Trek Picard. And I couldn't get into it. Like, even though they are clips and not whole episodes, I just really couldn't get into it. Like, I'm still trying to figure out is if Star Trek Picard takes place in an alternate universe, or it is from the future that the Federation is in shambles. I am just not sure. And I think I can possibly understand the first few episodes of Star Trek Picard, which involves an android named Soji. But maybe I gotta watch some episodes in order for me to figure out why Soji would be considered very important. So if I am wrong, please let me know in chat. There's Q. Man, I'm still surprised. Star Trek Enterprise, the best, possibly the last best. Hoping that Strange New Worlds would be able to be a good one. But to me, Star Trek was definitely the last decent Star Trek. I tried to get into Discovery. I tried. I just couldn't. Like Star Trek is about the ship. The ship is a character. And it's about the ship and the crew. It is not just based on one person. And it's not just one person making the decisions. Even Captain Picard, perhaps even Captain Kirk, actually asked his command staff on what they think that he should do because knowing that it involves the ship, and everyone needs to have everyone has to say when it comes to life or death situations before engaging a potential enemy. And then I remember seeing a part in Star Trek Discovery where a person named Michael Burnham just freaking started the Klingon War. In which the Federation is not supposed to be the aggressor. And calling the operation the Vulcan Hello. Vulcans are pacifists. There was a time when Mr. Spock did say that there was a time when that the Vulcans were as violent and primitive as the humans, but then logic saved them by, I think, a person named Sarek, I think. Well, I think Sarek was Spock's father, I think. I can't exactly remember. And so yeah, Vulcans are pacifists, and Michael Burnham just put out the saying the Vulcan hello. So I can only suspect is that the Vulcans were the aggressor in Star Trek Discovery's time, if it was indeed a alternate universe, the mirror universe, if you will. But until I figure out is if Star Trek Discovery does in fact take place in a mirror universe, then yeah. And starting the Klingon War, which ended up with losing I don't know how many lives on both sides. But that's just my take on from what I have seen on one episode of Star Trek Discovery. And also, I think if I remember correctly, there was a thing about the burn. And from what I remember about dilithium does not explode. Dilithium is a crystal. The only thing that I could possibly understand that it could possibly be is that whatever that burn was, it actually disintegrated or made all of the dilithium disappear. And that the antimatter that is inside Federation ships couldn't exactly be stable without the dilithium. So the dilithium is basically the spark plug or the power regulator of a Federation starship, if I am indeed remembering correctly. So once again, I can only assume that the burn is actually making all of the dilithium go poof, disappear, or disintegrate, and that the antimatter's power is destabilized with the absence of the dilithium, and the Federation starships go poof. Okay. But then I've been trying to figure out is how dilithium can be an explosive. Well, not exactly an explosive. Man, I cannot wrap my head around the possibility that the lithium is explosive. And I also couldn't get out of the point where it is like that one person, I think his name was Admiral Vance, and Admiral Vance was like saying that the food replicators makes the food out of crap, which is never the case. Basically, what a food replicator is, it is basically, if I am indeed remember correctly, the food replicators are those. It's a thing that you take crap from when you want to use, like, if a human uses the bathroom, it uses the energy from that crap. And then it goes into the food replicator. It is not made out of that. They took the crap and put it somewhere else. Okay, let me see if I can show you. Okay. Alright, let's see. Alright, basically, what you have here, let's pretend that this box is a food replicator. F O O D R E P L I C A T O R. Alright, food replicator. And then you have this here. This here would be the energy, which is like this. Here's the energy. And here's down here would be the C R A P. No. Yeah, okay. And then you have this square. Okay, then you have this bathroom. Okay, that's how it works, for what I remember. Again, the energy is going to go this way. There. Alright, so you went ahead and take a crap. The energy that is stored in that, which is in this case heat, H-E-A-T, E-N-E-R-G-Y. Okay. So heat or energy goes, you went to use the bathroom, the heat or energy from your crap, because you went to use the bathroom, ends up going over here and powers up the food replicator. The crap, C-R-A-P, goes down here, into here, and it goes somewhere else on the ship. That's what I recall. It is basically using your fecal matter. It is basically using the heat of your fecal matter to power up the food replicator. And your crap from the bathroom goes down here into another part of the ship. Which I can only suspect there's a waste disposal on the ship as well. So, yeah. There we go. Alright, just like that. It shouldn't be like, that shouldn't be there. Yeah, there we go. And then it goes to SANITATION. Can't even use this. There, much better. I think that should be able to explain things on how a food replicator works. From the last time I remembered. There we go. That should be able to explain it. You have to use the bathroom. The energy from your fecal matter goes into the food replicator. Your crap goes down a separate way, which would then lead to sanitation. And your food comes out over here. And also, the genome that is used in the food replicator is stored. So yeah, there you go. That should be able to possibly able to explain things. Okay. Alright. Okay. And also about Star Trek Discovery is that I truly don't understand what Alex Kurtzman was saying. He said that Klingons prefer to shave themselves in times of war. That's not true. As far as I know from Deep Space Nine, when Martok was, when Worf was helping out the Defiant, with the Dominion War, I did not see any Klingons shaving themselves before battle. Okay, and also is that I did believe that it was nice to see that the Star Trek Discovery did in fact honor Nog by naming a ship called the USS Nog, and it's which is an Eisenberg class, which is also named after Aaron Eisenberg, the guy who played Nog, which he was awesome in Deep Space Nine. Okay, I'll try to get into the new Star Trek. I'll try to, but I can't give any promises. Because from the clips I may have seen, yeah, the clips if I remember that I have seen, I don't know if I could like it. But I'll give Strange New Worlds a shot, though. Alright, and then let's see. Well, I guess before I go, we'll go ahead and use this video as a sign-off point. Jeez.
miss me screwing this thing up.
I'm going to remain down here if you don't mind.
You never did like crabs, did you?
You look very hello.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, yeah, Jonathan Archer and T'Pol here is having, like, things similar to a father-daughter relationship. I can only assume that T'Pol may have seen a father figure in Archer. And Vulcans are supposed to be masters of how in the world am I supposed to see it? Masters of not showing emotion. Or masters of not having emotion at all. But I guess there are from time to time where Vulcans can indeed show their emotions. Not exactly sure, but I guess it depends on circumstance. I don't know, I'm gonna have to read more on that. Yeah, the Federation was made.
Is he nervous?
Wouldn't you be?
Oh, he'll be fine. I had to memorize this speech in grammar school.
You wish you could tell them all that this alliance will give birth to the Federation.
I think I'm ready to talk to Captain Picard. Should have done it a long time ago.
So I guess we're through here.
I guess we are. Computer? End program.
And that's what pains me too about this part. They just made the entire Star Trek Enterprise into a freaking mother-fudging holodeck program. And it was getting good too, but then people at CBS was like saying, "We're just gonna throw in the can." It would have been such awesome Star Trek to actually see how the Federation was formed. And what events led to the Federation. Like, I know for a fact that the Alliance, now it was only the United Federation of Planets. But it did not become the Federation without the Romulans. The Romulans basically pushed the Federation into being the Federation. It's like, at the start of the Federation, it was very rocky at best because of reforms and how the planets would contribute to the Federation. But then the Romulans came, and basically the Federation's like saying, thank you, Romulans, now we have a purpose to unite. Oh, man.
Space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of the Starship Enterprise. Its continuing mission.
To explore strange new worlds. To seek out new life and new civilizations. To boldly go where no man has gone before.
Come on, I would really like to have a Star Trek series about the Romulan War. Man, it still pains me to see such good Star Trek end like that. Okay. Oh yeah, I gotta do as I promised I would. Where is it? Here we go. Gonna go to you. Okay, copy that. Okay. There we go. And I got to, let's see here, gotta go over to you real quick. Copy that. And let's see. Oh yeah, gotta go over to here, and I forgot I made a part 1. Okay, so we gotta head over here to you. There we go. Alright everybody, it looks like this is gonna be it for today's live stream. I'm hoping that you all had some fun. Have a good day everyone.